Well, hello and welcome back to the Tao Manifesting Tarot. This is the tarot reading for people who aren't faint of heart. This is the tarot reading that works to give you the full picture view. And by that I mean my main focus is tarot. I've done tarot for over 20 years. So you see on the screen 4 tarot cards and one in the middle. That's the oracle card. Sets the mood for the reading. Tarot, it turns out, predicts nothing as far as I can tell, but it does focus on the science of potential. That's what it's all about, the science of potential. We're talking about manifesting. What else is that but potential? And it's something that you have to tap into on some level, mentally, spiritually, physically. It doesn't make any difference. But you are the main actor in this whole reading. You. How this energy from this reading impacts you. That's why I keep it simple. I keep it focused. You don't need to see me. I'm an old man. I'm not attractive. Who the hell cares? What's important is you meditating on manifesting, and that's what I'm here to help you with. That's my job. I want to inspire you because our ability to manifest is the only thing, and I mean only thing, that we can use against AI, robots, this whole tech assault that we've been going through for the past 40 years. And that's what it's been. I mean, when you look at other inventions, people, the masses, said, oh, geez, this is a good idea, and they adopted it, they accepted it. For example, cars. Everybody went, hey, it's better than a horse, don't have to clean up after a car, goes faster, holds up better, easier to handle. It's a pretty good idea. A lot of the appliances, a lot of the things that we have in our lives fit the same thing. We kind of, television when it first came out, or even before that, radio. My God, radio. But it appealed to people. They organically gravitated to it. But this thing we call the tech revolution, while in the beginning we gravitated to it because it was fun, let's be perfectly honest, we didn't get it for work, we got it for fun. And in the beginning, it was pretty good. I remember I had one of the first Apple IIs and the iMacs. Man, they were fun. And the programs they had were actually accessible. They weren't complicated. They were tremendous. Maybe not as sophisticated as today, but they were good. That's what kind of moved us along. That, and of course we had Star Wars and Star Trek and all kinds of things that helped encourage the idea of tech in the future and all that kind of stuff. Even the Jetsons, a cartoon. But the last, 20 years at least, it's been forced on us, and forced on us, and forced on us. Electronic cars, what they're doing is literally taking away gasoline-powered cars because they can't control gasoline-powered cars and the people who drive the gasoline-powered cars. So if it's all electric, they control the electric grid. All they have to do is flip a switch. And your electric car becomes a paperweight. You can't do anything with it. You can't use it. It just sits there. And if you say, well, geez, that's kind of crazy, you could say they can do that. Already, a number of car makers are leasing cars or selling cars, probably more leasing because they're so damned expensive that you can't buy them anymore. So they're leasing. And as part of the package, you can lease power seats, heated seats, air conditioning, a whole bunch of different electronic things. But you have to keep paying them on top of whatever else you're paying for your car to keep doing it. If you don't pay, you don't have electric seats. They don't heat up. You don't have a premium radio or audio service or whatever. They can do whatever they want right now. That is not organic. That's pushing us into it. And therein lies the problem. And that's why your ability to manifest is so damn critical. Okay, so that takes care of the first part. Okay, the tarot. We're going to go back to that. Hold on to that thought. Now let's kind of broaden the picture, as I said. Going to include numerology, astrology. I've done both of those individually for over 50 years. Those are the science of cycles. Tarot is the science of potential. Numerology, astrology, the science of cycles. It's knowing, for example, in the next day or so, we're going to have a solar eclipse. It's a big one. Big one. In fact, it's the biggest solar eclipse since 1962. Wow. So I did a little investigating. 1962, what was going on? Well, it was a very pivotal year. There was the Cuban Missile Crisis where the United States and Russia almost could have very easily gone into atomic war. John Glenn made the first space flight for Americans. There was the Algerian War, the Cold War, Vietnam. That's 1962. And remember, eclipses are not just a one-day event. They go 6 months, a year, or whatever. What happened in 1963, a year after this biggest solar eclipse? Oh, JFK was assassinated. And then there were several assassinations afterwards. And this tells me that 1962, like most astrological aspects, was the critical year or a pivotal year. It set up energy that resonated at least through the 60s and into the 70s. And so the last time we had this energy, that's what we had. It's coming up March the 29th. So what is it, a day away? You're already probably feeling the effects of it. So if in 62 we had the Cuban Missile Crisis, atomic threat, John Glenn doing space, the war in Algeria, the Cold War escalating, Vietnam kicking into gear. Take a look at the world today. How different are we? Oh, different places, yes. But the energy is the same. I'm not even going to get into the placements in terms of what signs the planets were in. The important thing is that the solar eclipse that we're going to have coming up this weekend, and you're already feeling the effects of it, was the same going back to 1962. And 1962 was an MFer of a year. Because it really set the stage for kind of a new world order. So now within that context, I want to take a quick look at the numerology. We're in a 9 cycle universally. 9 is endings. We're in the Chinese year of the snake. Snakes shed their skin. So you take all of this extra information, you use it as a foundation. Now, let's see how your manifesting ability can fit into this. This is the kind of tarot reading or metaphysical reading you're not going to get anywhere else. I tie it all together or try to make it understandable. I'm not saying that what happened in 1962 is happening today, but it's very similar, isn't it? Different players, different stage, but definitely some sort of a new world order type thing. Back in 1962, they were doing the same thing. In fact, very likely that energy set it up for what's going on today. So let's get to the tarot and let's see how you can deal with it. Here's the energy. We do the middle card, the oracle card. It says, come to the edge. Okay. So you have this gal who is, looks like she's dancing on a tornado, at the top of a tornado. But she's definitely at the edge. And the number up in the right-hand corner is 36. 3 means lining up your mind, body, spirit. Each one of those parts of you has a frequency, an energy. That's the human trinity: mind, body, spirit. And the 3 says, line them up. Get them all working together, pulling in the same direction. 6 is early stages manifesting. Very important stuff. Starting to put things together. You're not there yet, but you're starting to put things together. And you put the 3 and 6 together, it comes up a 9. 9 is the wrapping up. So you are being given a chance to realign your internal energies. The Trinity. The energy of your mind, the energy of your body, the energy of your spirit. You're going to be given an opportunity. That adjustment, by the way, it can be very difficult. And I suspect it will be. So don't expect an easy ride. But the idea is the 3 and 6, 9, we're ending. Moving on to something new. So you need to be on the edge. What you have to do is see beyond your eyes. In effect, be able to see beyond your eyes. Heavy duty, but essential. The meme for today is: the truth is much deeper than where most people care to swim. Man, is that the truth. God. I've said this many times, and I know people, there are some out there who are going to go think I'm being negative, but step back, see beyond your eyes, and take a good, clear look at humanity. For the most part, human beings are myopic. They have zero vision. They're cowards. And they're lazy. Now, once in a while, some of them fool you, or a group of them fool you. They step out and things really get taken care of. But for the most part, The truth is much deeper than where most people care to swim. The fact that you're here now, you're willing to go as deep as you have to go to get to the truth. Proud of you. So let's get to the reading. All the way to the left. Boy, this goes back to what the meme. You're looking at somebody who's afraid to go where the truth is. 8 of Swords. She's got truth around her. She's got information around her. She has what she needs, but she's blocked herself off. Covered her eyes, tied herself up, wrapped herself up. She does have the ability to look beyond her eyes. She's standing in a stream that's emotion, intuition. She has the ability. She knows what the truth is. She knows. There's not a question about it. She just won't look at it. What she needs to do is the next card, 7 of Pentacles. Pentacles are our value system. 7 of Pentacles says, let me review my value system. I think it's time. So what they're doing is taking a look. How are my values holding up? Do I need to change? Do I need to modify? What do I need to do to really make my value system outstanding? Next card is the next card, actually, when it comes to Pentacles. It's the 8 of Pentacles. 8 of Pentacles is building on the 7, of course, as you would expect. It's making progress. It's pruning. It's doing whatever you have to do to make sure that that 7 of Pentacles is developing the way you want to. But all of this rests on the first card, 8 of Swords. You know what the truth is. You know. But I don't want to look. So, final card is the Hermit. You got to look. You got to look inside at least. You have to be willing to go to the edge. You have to want to look beyond your eyes. See it. Confront it. Just knowing that it's there ain't gonna cut it. Not gonna happen. But again, the truth is much deeper than where most people care to swim. It's the absolute gospel. People, as I said, are myopic and they're cowards. On top of that, they're lazy. Please don't make me feel uncomfortable. We are here because as humanity, we have given up our power. We've surrendered. Long time ago. Yes, they manipulated. Yes, they lied. But we've known it. We've had the power from time to time in history, and we just don't hold on to it because we're myopic, lazy, and cowards. I mean, it's real simple. Well, here's another chance, like in 1962, where we can make this a pivotal year. It's going to be pivotal whether we do a damn thing or not. The energy around us is pivotal. We're on the verge of humongous change. In fact, I just saw an article, medical doctor, very well known, very much against the vax, very much been ahead of the curve there, who said within the next 5 years, AI is going to take over medicine. Robots are going to replace your doctors, which is probably a good thing in some regards. But he said it's going to drastically change the medical paradigm. Now, is that going to be good or bad? That's up to us. But we got to come to the edge. We got to see beyond our eyes. Will we do that? That, my friends, will determine everything. So don't bitch about the results. Here in the United States of America, we have a phrase, government by the people, for the people, of the people. We have a shit government, we got shit people, because they haven't done their business, haven't done their job. They voted for assholes and expected miracles. Sorry. You got to come to the edge. You got to look beyond your eyes. If we can do that, we'll be fine. If we can't, your job with this tarot reading is to start to begin the journey. Come to the edge. Look beyond your eyes. Realize, understand, just knowing the truth ain't enough. You got to confront it. Because just like in 1962, the last time we had a solar eclipse like we're going to have in a day, back then we had a pivotal year. We set ourselves up for where we are today. What we're going to do now, and over the next 6 months or year, is going to set us up for the future. Mostly probably our kids, maybe grandkids. Do we have what it takes? Come to the edge. That's the reading. Back again for another tarot session tomorrow. Hope you're here with me. Oh, by the way, like, subscribe, and share. I forget that, and people jump all over me. Like, subscribe, and share. I need your help to hang on when the internet is closing things down. And man, they are closing things down. Not saying a lot about it, but they're doing it. So you can help. So, between now and the next time you and I get together and do some Tarot Plus, peace and blessings.